Hi. Thanks for stopping by our channel. If you're new here, be sure to reserve your spot for our free job interview training. For a limited time only, we are giving away this training absolutely free of charge. Click the link in the description to reserve your spot today. If you're looking to write a request to work remotely, then this article is for you. We're going to cover how to write all parts of a request to work remotely, including examples/templates for asking your manager to work from home, email subject lines, and more. Don't send your remote work request letter before reading these tips. Can I ask my job to work remotely? Every worker can ask their employer to work remotely. However, you should first determine if your job duties can be performed remotely full-time without harming your performance. Some jobs, like a nurse or security guard, require your physical presence and simply can't be performed from home. So the first step in getting to work from home is finding a role that allows it. Also, consider whether your company is already allowing other employees to work from home on a full-time basis, or somewhat regularly. If so, the employer is more likely to consider your request, too. It's still worth sending a request to work remotely even if other employees aren't being allowed to do so. You could be the trailblazer for your company or organization in this regard. But it's a better sign if other people in your company are already working from home. Next, let's look at some steps and samples for how to write your remote work request letter. How do you write a request to work remotely? To write a request to begin working remotely, consider your manager's perspective and write a compelling letter that shows how you'll continue being productive, or possibly become more productive, when working from home. Make sure you're saying, you in the letter, not just I. For example, I'm confident that while working from home, I'll produce more work for you, and better quality work. Because reasons. Keep your letter relatively short. Writing more content won't necessarily boost your odds of hearing yes from your boss when you ask to go remote. Also, consider using your letter/email to simply begin the conversation, and then follow up with an in-person meeting. You may have more success in finalizing a work-from-home request if you speak to your boss in person. Coming up, we'll look at multiple examples of both a temporary request to work from home, and how to request to work from home permanently. You're also more likely to hear yes to your remote work request if you first request a trial period where you work from home for just 1 or 2 days per week. Then, you can move to working from home regularly all 5 days per week later. I'll share email templates for that, too. Sample letters and email templates to ask to work remotely. Sample email number 1, requesting to work from home regularly. Hello, manager's name. I'm writing to ask about the possibility of working from home in my current role. I'm excited about how the role is going and I'm enjoying the work. Yet I believe that I would be more productive for you without my lengthy commute, or insert other reason you'd be more productive at home. I already have a quiet, organized home office space set up. I'd also be able to come into the office on an as-needed basis, for meetings, projects, etc. Is this something you would be open to discussing further? Best regards, your name. Sample email number 2, requesting to work from home regularly. Hello, manager's name. I was hoping to discuss the possibility of working remotely in my current role. I'm excited about the work I'm doing, how the role is going, and what I'm learning. Yet I believe I'd be even more productive and focused at home, and I'd be able to spend more time producing work for you if I weren't commuting each morning and evening. Is remote work something you would be open to discussing further? Thanks, your name. Consider requesting to work remotely with a shorter first email. In general, managers don't love surprises, whether you're resigning, asking to change teams, or in this case, submitting your request to work from home regularly. It's best to ease them into the idea. So while I provided full employee email examples above to go remote, I want to show you an alternate approach, too. With this gradual approach, you would write an email request to start a dialogue and then continue the conversation in person or over the phone. You'll want to slightly vary your request depending on if other team members are already remote or not. See the example emails below for how to write your email request. Example email: if coworkers are already working remotely. Hello, manager's name. I've noticed some team members in this department work remotely, so I wanted to ask if there's a process in place for achieving this or requesting this. Thanks for watching. Grab your free job interview training below.